The Controlinator is a powerful tool that outputs logic signals based on your controller's actions. You can find it on the Gadgets page of your Tools bag. Select it and place it in the world with the Action button. Notice that if you jump in and fiddle with the buttons on your controller, the corresponding outputs on the Controlinator will start lighting up. You may have also noticed the output in the middle of the Controlinator light up. This gives a signal when the Controlinator is occupied by a Sacting, so you'll be able to tell when your Controlinators are being used. There are also outputs that react to your controller's orientation in the real world. Use these for levels with motion control. You can exit the Controlinator in Create by pushing in the right stick. Let's take a look at its tweak menu with the Poppet cursor and the menu button. You can give your Controlinator a name if you like. This is just for organization's sake. Helpful for a level with lots of Controlinators. Next, determine whether your Controlinator has remote control functionality. A transmitter will send its outputs to any receivers of the same color. For example, if you have a pack of Sackbots with red receivers on them, a player in a red transmitter can control all of them simultaneously. Also worth noting is the Controlled by Nearest Player option on receivers. With this selected, your player can control a Controlinator without actually needing to be inside of it. If you don't want a player using your Controlinator to have access to their Poppet, activate the Disable Poppet Controls tweak. Use the Set Trigger Radius and Layer Range tweaks to determine how close a Sacting needs to be to enter the Controlinator. Activate the Automatically Enter tweak and they'll be forced into the Controlinator as soon as they come in range. Change the Player's tweak if you only want your lead player to be able to use the Controlinator. The tweaks in the Display category determine how the Controlinator appears for you in Create. You can open and close the circuit board, and if your Controlinator is at an odd angle, you can stabilize it as well. Finally, the Visuals category. If your Controlinator has a mess of wires coming out of it, and you'd rather not see them, activate the Hide Outgoing Wires when Circuit Board is Closed tweak. The Side-Mounted tweak changes how Sactings appear whilst inside the Controlinator. And as always, you can tweak its visibility in Play Mode.